Hello everyone. It has been a while since I started streaming this game. It might be a while, or may not be, but it's been a few days, I would say, because I was kind of taking a bit break of this game. So yeah, the past month it was my last month subscription that's gonna end, and then I paid it with Crystal, and now I have this whole month play this game before it ends and expired the subscription. So yeah, I'm finally gonna be playing Endwalker and continue the journey. Well, let's watch this first.
Its land rent by tooth and claw.
Myself, you know. And I've had enough of this rabble. Come on.
Hansi, thanks so much for the follow.
The star seemed doomed to unravel, and yet there were those who stood in defiance of that fate. The hour is come, creature. It's all or nothing. Will our hero deign to play their part? You took your time. 'Tis as we feared. The respite afforded this land was but fleeting. The end draweth nigh. It would. Come what may, we shall live on. We must.
Do as you must then, but we scions will fight until the heavens fall, until our last breath.
Well, welcome to Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. What an intro. Could be by far my favorite. My favorite opening theme of one of the expansion. The music with it just puts it so fucking good. I really love the main menu music of this. It's so good. Okay, what are we waiting for? Let's actually continue. And I've got some really good news that I have finally got my Gunbreaker tank maxed level 100. That is the first class I could ever get 100 level now. I'm still needing one of the healer to be 100 and Reaper, so yeah. But we only got 2 more expansions left. Now I'm on the Endwalker. Now after the Endwalker, it'll be the next Dawn Trial, which I cannot wait, because that's the new recent expansion they released in 2024. So I really need to get all the way there before if it ever gets expired my resubscription, then this is gonna take some real long time to get the crystals to be able to play this game again. That really depends. If I finish 2 expansions in 1 month, that'd be great. But I am more than happy I've actually got my Gunbreaker level 100. And yes, I've actually changed the clothes. This one's supposed to be for the other class. This outfit I'm wearing is supposed to be for a Dark Knight? Yeah, Dark Knight, I would say. Because that's what I usually use it for. But I just thought, why not just switch it, as I'm going to stay as a Gunbreaker for so long. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need one of those melee DPS. And one of the healer physical ranged DPS, magical. Which really is going to take some time. And I have been leveling up off streaming for my Gunbreaker because I needed this to be 100. So yeah. yeah, and after I'm done try, I'm just gonna be start leveling up whatever the classes I want, especially some crafting stuff. If I ever choose what crafter I should go for max level is blacksmith. Blacksmith builds weapons, so that should help. Whether weapons or other accessories, I have no idea. So yeah, I will find out. Okay, shall we begin? Let's continue the journey. The next ship to seal. Tim, do you have some time to talk? I would like to gather everyone in Don's breastplate in together, assesses the situation in which we find ourselves. Okay, what is up?
They've almost finished loading our cargo. We should be ready to depart right on schedule. Or so I'm told.
Excellent. 'Tis nice to have a smooth beginning to one's journey, at the very least.
It's funny. Master Louis Soir came here on a ship very much like this one. And now, years later, the street urchin he befriended that day is bound for his mentor's homeland. With his mentor's grandchildren, no less.
Aye. 'Tis upon reflection that every twist of time's river and fate's whims are brought into sharp relief. Thou hast matured much in the intervening years. Wert thou not caught attempting to relieve Master Louis Soir of his purse scant moments after he made landfall upon this dock?
Oh, really? Now that's a tale I'd like to hear.
Will this be your first visit to Charlian, Sir Estinian?
Garcillion, that's how you say
Sir
it. Okay.
Estinian?
Wait, I don't know.
Are we strangers newly met? Why this stiff formality?
I merely meant it as a professional courtesy, since we are now colleagues in an official sense.
I'd rather you dispense with the sirs, especially in private company. Or I'll be forced to respond in kind, little Lord Alphino.
You've made your point, Estinian. Painfully well.
Better.
Are you all right, Tataru? You seem positively distraught.
Distraught? Me? Don't be silly. I think it's lovely that they get to see their homeland. It's just, we're trying to thwart the schemes of an army hell's-bent on destroying the world. And once again, I have to stay behind and worry that this is the last time I'll get to see my friends. I'll hold you to that.
Ah, good. You're still here.
Hori! Coultine! What brings you all this way?
The king?
We're to assist the Maelstrom and the Kobolds with a lunar primal operation, so we thought we'd see you off before heading to the tower. Flamine and the others wish you all a safe journey and promise that they'll look after things here until you return. We will too, of course. Aye, we, your fellow Scions of the Seventh Dawn, will do our part to ensure the end of the world won't happen on our watch.
We set the sail! All aboard for Charlian!
It's time.
Then we must delay no longer. We will contact you the moment we learn aught of value. Wish us luck.
Have a safe journey, and please, please, be careful.
And so you venture forth unto the unknown. A fate beyond the horizon that cannot be divined. A future undefined and in flux. In uncertain times, naught but the simplest words of wisdom will suffice. That which lives is destined to die. Love leads to loss. Every beginning has an end. Treasure every moment, every step of your descent. And there, in the depths where souls and stars rest, find your truth.
As I was about to say, new destination where we're going of Endwalker. Where are we off to? Old something, whatever it says.
Here. Feel.
This again.
Think.
The day has barely dawned, my fellow earlier riser. Though we're hardly alone in that. Envious of those still sleeping soundly, no doubt.
I just thought we all arrived already, but turns out it's inside the ship.
Called out to you, you say? I've heard nothing myself.
Oh, they didn't hear
In any
the
case,
voice.
I dare say the sea air will do you good. Why not join the others on deck? Charlian should be coming into view at any moment.
There's a door open. Oh, it's an outside, okay. Who?
My voice yet reaches you. I am glad.
It is her.
Hear, feel, think. And thus do we meet face to face at last.
Oh my God.
Warrior of light, guided by the crystal. After your sojourn in the First, I believe you have your answer. You have gained an understanding of what I truly am, what Eidolon has always been. a primal. Zodiac was created to forestall the apocalypse which threatened the ancient world, and I was brought forth to bind him. Yet 7 times now, those who would orchestrate a return to that bygone era have rejoined a shard to the god I had sundered. The greater his strength grows, the swifter does mine own diminish. The power to draw your mind into the rift betwixt is no longer mine to wield. Yet though it taxes me sorely, I dare not leave these words unsaid. Even bereft of my guidance, you and your companions have accepted the burden of this star's troubled past. A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. Wheels shudder and turn. Conflict looms, monumental, which will decide the fate of this world and all life upon it. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
Cast your peepers to the fore, folks. Sharlayan's just over yonder.
I will not keep you further. Your traveler's heart must yearn to behold this unfamiliar land. We shall meet again, and soon.
Yeah, when I saw that name, that got me familiar with who that is now. It was the whole time saying, hear, fear, think. That was something. So, I guess we are close to the destination early. Oh, they are awake.
Oh, what a fine morning. Oh, still a bit stiff though.
And a good morning to you too. Taking a look at the island already?
Yeah, yet.
Then let's go. Let's go. Might still be room in the prow if we're lucky.
No way, please, the music.
The sleepers have arisen.
Yes.
There she is. Good old Sharlayan.
Sharlayan. Okay.
Oh, I see it.
There it is. Sharlayan.
Home. Home at last. Well, maybe not in Father's eyes, but we'll manage on our own, if we must.
You do know you're not alone in this, don't you?
Indeed. 'Tis as Sir Estinian said. Forget not the comrades who boarded this ship at your side, I prithee.
Thank you, my friends. We are ever grateful for your steadfast support.
Upon arrival, we will be disembarking into the heart of Sharlayan proper. There is no greater concentration of wisdom in all the world. I am confident that somewhere within that center of knowledge and learning, we will find the answers we seek.
Sharlian, the solitary island nation of the northern seas. Where under the watchful gaze of Thaliak, patron deity of scholars, academics hoard all manner of knowledge and secrets. Once, they deigned to accept foreign students into a distant colony maintained in the Dravanian hinterlands. How swiftly they abandoned it once the first Garlean boot set hostile foot on Alamegan soil. So averse to the prosecution of war, these men of wisdom, your would-be allies.
Old Sharlian. I might have said it wrong, guys. I forgot how to
I
pronounce
thought
it.
they'd never let us off the ship.
After they pronounce
What's
it.
next then? Entry applications?
Hopefully they find no cause to deny us.
Hasn't Sharlian all but severed relations with foreign powers? Those of us without direct ties, myself included, may be refused outright.
Sharlian, okay.
'Tis true that, as a nation, Sharlian only forms trade agreements with a select few neutral countries. But from a practical standpoint, an island cannot afford to be overly strict with its borders, especially not if that island's people are wholly devoted to the accumulation of knowledge. If one submits the proper paperwork, with satisfactory evidence of identity and intent, then foreigners may be granted entry.
May.
Quite. So let us be absolutely clear on these points before we proceed. The immigration officer will ask for your affiliation and your purpose of visit. Considering Sharlian's views on intervention, I strongly suggest we avoid any mention of the Scions. Kral has laid the groundwork for us to act as associates of the students of Baldessian, and our ostensible reason for being here is to aid in their order's restoration. Grahatir, it might expedite our progress should an actual student be seen at the head of our little group. Would you mind leading the way?
Of course. The immigration officers were this way, as I recall. Shall we? Greetings. We've just arrived and are eager to make our way into the city. Would you be so kind as to process our entry applications?
Certainly. I see by your mark you are an Archon.
I am. Grahatir of the Students of Baldessian at your service. I was assigned to an Eorzean survey team, but have returned to assist with the reformation of my order. My associates here will provide additional support.
Very good. I have paperwork detailing your group and its scheduled arrival for today. And it seems some few of your companions are also Archons. If you'll step forward, we can process those applications first.
Ishtola rule.
See how it glows? That list is etherically linked with the citizen registry kept in the main repository.
I've confirmed your status as Archons and amended your travel records accordingly. Welcome home. Now, who do we have here?
Alphino Leveilleur.
And Alizé Leveilleur.
Your applications have also been approved. Having said that, the streets are abuzz with talk of how House Leveilleur's lord disowned his young progeny. And while such personal circumstances constitute no reason to deny you entry, I urge you to avoid exacerbating your present situation. Times are quite troubled enough already.
We shall keep that in mind.
These last two are not Sharlayan natives, but you will find their credentials are in order. An application was made in advance.
Name and occupation?
And it is a title well earned, I can assure you.
An adventurer by trade is what your documentation indicates. No mention of this particular title. Self-appointed, I take it? Either way, your employer seems willing to vouch for your character, so I shall, albeit reluctantly, grant you entry. Champion. And you, sir?
Justinian Varlino, formerly of the Order of the Knights Dragoon in Ishgard.
Formally, at least. And what, pray tell, is your profession now?
If you'll allow me...
Huh? What?
My associate is a mercenary, hired for his strength at arms. Surely you are aware of the dangers we often face on our forays into the wilderness.
Mistress Baldessian, if you insist on sponsoring his entry, then so be it. But while I appreciate that desperate times call for desperate measures, I find your choice of company concerning. Be advised that even a single misstep may have severe repercussions for your organization.
I have every confidence in my chosen company, dear and trusted comrades that they are. But I thank you for your concern.
Croyle, it is good to see you.
Likewise. Long voyage notwithstanding, you will seem none the worse for wear. There is much to discuss, but this is hardly the place. Let's be on our way, shall we? Oh! Welcome, friends, to Sharlayan.
As your mercenary, I should hope my welcome includes a generous salary.
Well, I had to say something, Sir Taciturn.
Oh, I love Coral Wolf.